in hindsight, this is a bit too far for me to kayak in a day. Hello, my name is Megan and welcome back to my channel, Adventures with Megan. I'm in Australia, I'm in my favourite part of Australia, I'm in Noosa. I'm currently in the Everglades, well, next to the Everglades. I'm in Kangarooms, I'm in a 6-bed dorm, currently by myself. We shall see if that lasts, I am going on a self-guided overnight camping trip on the Everglades. I'm very, very excited about this. So I've just checked out of Hull Lodge this morning, which is excellent, it's had quite the glow up. And I've checked into Kangarooms, so I've picked a car up, driven here, checked into Kangarooms, and I just need to go through like all of my stuff for what I'm going to take and what I'm going to leave here. So I'm going to go back to the car, probably sort the stuff out at the car, bring it here, and then move the car to the car park. These are the plans.
Some time later.
Right, I've very much taken advantage of being the only one in the room. So everything in here, and Percy, my water bottle, are coming with me. And then all of this is going to be stored in the car tomorrow. Excellent. Oh, I'm taking my water bladder with me. I have just been back to the reception to check, and I'm the only one in that room tonight. So I've paid £24 for a private room. We love that. I'm off to see the kangaroos. So it's called Kangarooms because it's Habitat Noosa and there's just like kangaroos. So I'm off to see them. I think this guy's angry. He's such a tall boy. Oh my goodness. Oh heck, I feel like that's taller than me. Look at them. It's just a field of kangaroos. These guys are absolutely getting ready to fight. So apparently when they do that, they're like flicking the pheromones off to each other. Are they going to punch each other up? Ooh. Ooh, they're going to get punchy. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay. That did not last long. The next morning, as the sun was rising, I left my safari tent and headed out to the edge of the Everglades. And this is where you can see the kangaroos hopping across the Everglades at sunrise. There was also a kangaroo hopping around near me, and then a little kangaroo and its joey when I got back to my accommodation. And then I headed out on my kayaking trip. I have checked in with the Kanu Kapers people. We're just waiting for a couple of other people who are doing a day trip. So all of my stuff easily fits in. We love this. And the guy whose name I can't remember, maybe Josh, maybe not, has talked me through the different areas I'm going to. So I'm staying in campsite 3, which is close to the start of the walk. So there's a 12-kilometre return sand blow walk. So I'm hoping if I get there at campsite 3 by early afternoon and get all camp set up and whatnot, then I'll have time to go to the sand blow because it looked really cool on the YouTube video. So now I'm just walking down to the canoe launch bit. I've just passed another couple of kangaroos. Honestly, those kangaroos at sunrise this morning on the Everglades were just beautiful. I'm just going down to the canoe launch site now. Okay, this is the Everglades. Oh my word, it's just so beautiful. I think this is my little kayak here. So obviously that's where I sit. And then the front bit is for my tent and my clothes and whatnot. And then I've got a place for the food as well. And then a map, which is crucial because your gal has no sense of direction. We've set off. We're on the river. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see because I can't zoom on the GoPro. But there is a sand blow over there, and apparently I can hike up there once I've set up camp and everything. I think I'm going to paddle to the visitor centre, swing out, go to the toilet, have a look at the visitor stuff there, and then from there go to Harry's hut for lunch. And then I don't think it's that much further to the campsite from Harry's hut. I'm on campsite 3. So I need to set my tent up, work out how to use the trangia and cook a second lunch. Then go on a hike of the sand blow and then come back for dinner is the aim. I will say a hack if you are navigationally challenged like I am. All Trails literally has the canoe route on here, so you can follow the line on that, which is good because I was going completely the wrong way. The wind's picked up a little bit, so I'm going to try and get into the little like inlet. I want to say without stopping, but it's like a long way. I'm halfway there. I have been taking it very easy though. I was like going along and I was like, it's real shallow here, it's real shallow. And I remember Josh told me, go to the right of the white things. I completely forgot to go to the right of the white things. So I've got out, pulled it along, pulled the rudder up so I didn't break that. And now it's deep enough to kayak again. Okay, so I've made it into the visitor centre. We've got lots of information. So where are we now? Okay, we're here. So we've gone from like here maybe to here. And then next I'm going up this river here. And then that's Harry's hut. So I'm hoping to have some lunch there. And then I go all the way along to campsite 3. And set up camp there. Excellent. And also there are toilets up here. I presume they're drop toilets. Oh no, they're actually flushing toilets. Oh, how nice, with toilet paper. Oh, nice. Turn right into Kin Creek towards the upper Noosa River and Harry's hut. I'm glad they gave instructions. Ooh, ooh. I've seen a sign, I've seen a sign. Kin Creek, upper Noosa River. Which sign am I following?
A few moments later.
I am very much enjoying how much stiller the water is here. This is beautiful. I also need to reapply some sun cream because it is toasty and I can hear a boat coming. Okay, well I'm very pleased to say that that took less time than planned. The kayak across the lake at the beginning took so much longer. So I'm now just referring to this map. Where am I on this map? I'm at Fig Tree Point, which is like here on the map. So I should have kayaked 5k, so 3 miles. I've done 3.8. I'm not entirely sure how I've done that, but there we go. So now I have like 4.5 kilometres to paddle until lunch. I'm gonna snack. I will say, this is very tiring. Needing lots of snacks as I go along. I think this is going to be quicker than the lake because of less wind. Is my theory. I was hoping to have set off earlier in the day, but the girls on the day trip were late, so I had to wait for them to go. Alas. This hydration vest, and I got it from a canoe. Excellent. So glad I got it. Fig Tree to Harry's hut. Paddle into the narrow channel to the left. I think that's what I'm paddling into now. Follow the channel 200 metres. I mean, I don't know what that is in miles. 200 metres is 1/5 of a kilometre. A kilometre is 0.6 miles, so like 0.15 miles. 500 metres upstream, veer right into the upper Noosa River and the section they call the Narrows and the River of Mirrors. Ooh. This right here is why it's called the River of Mirrors. It looks incredible. Okay, I finally reached Harry's hut. Having some lunch here. I'm very sad I'm not camping here. Oh man, what's it knackered from that kayak? It's the wind. It's blowing against me. I'm absolutely exhausted. How long have I been going for? Over 3 hours. It's a long way to kayak, I will say. I feel it would be easier if the wind was behind me. It is not, however. I think I've got like 1 hour and 15 from here to camp. I'm feeling somewhat better since eating. It's just so far. I don't even know how I'm going to get back in the kayak because the kayak's like right down in the water. I had to like belly flop out of it. Oh man. Do you know when you like park your car, you can't remember where you've put it? I've just done that with the kayak. Is it down here? Hopefully it's down here. Okay, I've managed to find said kayak. I don't know if you can see on the GoPro how much the water is moving that way. And I'm going that way. So, okay, so it is going to take another 8 kilometres from here. I don't think I'll be doing the blowhole. Absolutely knackered. How is it going to take another 8? It's literally blowing me down. In hindsight, this is a bit too far for me to kayak in a day. That means I'm literally only halfway there. I actually cannot. Campsite 1 is over there. So we are here on the map. And we're going to campsite 3, which is all the way over there. I wish I was staying here. Alas. Okay, I'm at campsite 2. The campsite I'm staying at is campsite 3. I just had to get out of the kayak. I still have 2.5 kilometres to get to campsite 3. I've been going at it for over 5 hours. It's just taken so much longer than like the predicted times and whatnot. Thankfully I'm going to get there way before sunset, so that's good. My plan when I get there is maybe go for a little swim and then set up the camp whilst my swimwear's drying. And I need to figure out this trangia thing as well. Oh, I can see a number 3! I can see a number 3! It's campsite 3! Oh my word, oh my word, oh my word. Landed in camp. There are 2 lasses here. One, oh, I've already forgotten their names. Anyway, they're 2 Aussies. Who are super lovely, and they had the excellent idea of doing a 2-nighter. So you stay here for a night, and then they've walked the sand below today. They're like, oh, we had a nice, easy morning, and I was like, that sounds excellent. So, if I were to do it again, I would probably do the same, because the thought of getting in that kayak tomorrow morning. Although, as the current is at the moment, it will be all downstream, so that's nice. But yeah, that's an excellent idea, because then they can do the sand blow tomorrow. We live and we learn. Okay, the tent is up. I think it's correct. There's also a bush turkey. I'm being stalked by bush turkeys, unfortunately. Okay, so I was going to go for a dip, as I mentioned, in the Everglades. However, the lasses that I've been speaking to, who are lovely, have said that there's bull sharks in there. I don't know what a bull shark is, but I'm pretty sure shark anything is not what you want to be swimming with. So I'm just going to have like a quick wash in there instead. Just putting everything into the tent so the bush turkeys don't get it. Yeah, sharks. Why are there sharks in a river? Anyway, the campsite is beautiful. So they've got like little pitchers here and tables and whatnot. So this is my little camp here. Got my bucket of water. Got another 5 litres in the kayak as well if needed. Excellent news with the cooler. My wine is still cold. I've had a little freshen up in the Everglades. Not a dip, because I didn't want to be caught by the bull sharks. Okay, so the toilets are over here. Thankfully they're a lot nicer than the ones at Harry's Hut earlier, because the ones at Harry's Hut were not a vibe. Like, I can do drop toilets, don't get me wrong, but there were flies everywhere, like all over the toilet seat as well. But I've had a look at these ones. Ooh, the sun looks beautiful, and they are fine. So I think they're, ooh, the sun's setting over there. So I think they're unisex ones. And look how clean they are. Are there any flies? There's an ant. They don't smell the best, but oh, no flies. Excellent. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be seeing a sunset, because I think it's going to be behind there, but look at it. Okay, I'm attempting to cook. I've got a trangia that I've never used before. I've been watching a video on it. I downloaded a video beforehand so that I would like have access to it offline. So this is the bottom of it. This is where the fuel goes. The fuel is the meth that is currently holding my phone up. I'm just not sure how this goes together. Right. Come on, Megan. You've got so many degrees, you can do this. I just don't know how this is meant to go in. There's like lugs in it that you're meant to line up with the holes, but I can't get them all to line up. We're not off to a great start. Okay, I've managed it. You just need to shove it a little bit. So it's got like little things in here, and that's what you balance your pans on. And then this is what you put the meth in and set fire to it. All sounds very safe. And then you've got this, which is a spondonical that attaches like that. And picks your pan up so you don't burn your fingers. Excellent. Okay. I apologise for this filming angle, but we're in the middle of the bush. So I've got some like dehydrated food. So I've got beef flavoured dinner winner. Oh, this serves 4. Okay, I've got enough food. Excellent. Did not realise this serves 4. Well, I have 2 of these. Okay, I've got enough food. I was concerned I didn't have enough food. So with this, I got it from Woolies. It was like £2. Oh, I need the beef mince. Yeah, I didn't read this. Clearly. Okay. Okay, so what is actually in here? Just pasta. Okay. So I have beef flavoured something with no beef because I didn't realise you were meant to bring the beef. So this is a good start. What else have I got? I've got delicious chicken flavoured rice. Was I meant to bring chicken for this? No. Okay. Right then. I think I might just make a load of pasta. And then if I'm still hungry, have the rice. This is the water I have. Oh, heck. It's like a 5 litre bag of water, and I've got another one in the kayak as well. So this is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. 1 1/3 cups of water. I have no idea what that is. 430 mils. How on earth am I going to measure that? Oh, bush turkeys can fly. Oh, golly. Okay. I suppose it's pasta, isn't it? I can't believe I didn't realise you needed beef for this. Wow. Okay. Shall I just cook this up? It's going to keep me going, surely. It's 4 persons worth of pasta with no beef. And then you set fire to it. How do these work? Oh, fire. Excellent. Okay. Oh, this is like burning my hand though. Right. Let's take it out first. That's probably going to be easier, really, isn't it? Oh, I can literally see flames. Oh, okay, okay. And then you screw that onto there. Pop that in there. And then we wait. I presume this is going to take a long time.
Some time later.
I just realised that when I put the lid on there, it put the flame out. This is why it's not getting hot. You need to put it in there like that. My word, this is a struggle. Okay, this is looking a lot more successful. We are quite literally cooking on gas. Okay, so the meth ran out. So, top tip, use this for taking the meth canister thing in and out so you don't burn your fingers. Good morning. I actually slept quite well. The mats were so uncomfortable on my back, but I was warm enough. I slept from like 8 PM till 5:30. 9.5 hours sleep in that den. The kayak is still here this morning, and the river is still flowing that way. Yes. Not quite as strong as yesterday, but definitely in that direction, which is the direction I need to go. This is vibes. Okay, so on the menu for breakfast we have porridge, unfortunately made with water, but it's what we have, and some trail mix, and then I'm just burning off the rest of my fuel for the trangia, because you don't pour it back into there, because it goes poof. Nailed it. The plan for today is, wow, that's wet, is go to Harry's Hut. It is 8:30 at the moment. I was initially planning to leave at 7, but here we are. It's to go to Harry's Hut, which is like 2 hours away maybe. My aim is to not get out the kayak until then, and then get out, have snackos, and then paddle to Fig Tree something, and have lunch there, like trangia, cooking the food up, and then pedal back. These are the plans. We shall see how it goes. I've already made it to campsite 2. I'm only 22 minutes in, and it was meant to take me 30. Honestly, it is a completely different story this morning. Look at the current, it's going in the direction that I am. These are excellent vibes. These are excellent vibes. I have made an unscheduled stop. Not because I'm sick of kayaking, because I need a wee. So I'm at campsite 1. I've made it in 45 minutes, which is actually dead on. For some reason it took me ages to do the 1.7. Anyway, so I am 35 minutes away from Harry's Hut, but I need a wee now, so.
Some time later.
Okay, amazingly, I'm at Harry's Hut. That was far quicker than I thought. I clearly did the kilometres to miles conversion very wrong, but I'm happy about that. There was like a group of older kayakers, and I was like, how have they got here? And then there were a load of tents, so I presume they must have kayaked here yesterday. Oh, there's cars as well, okay. So, I mean, that's very nice because I should have done like 5. Anyway, I can stop for a break here. I need to reapply sun cream. I can feel my face burning. And morning! Because I'm ahead of schedule, that means more time off the kayak. As always, there is a bush turkey ready to leap on any food. Hello. Last time I was here, I was a hot mess. A hot mess. So, I've actually accidentally dunked one of my legs and my bum in the water trying to get out that time, which was awkward because one of the other kayakers was there. So, I'm hoping my tactic of wearing long trousers is preventing my legs from burning because, let me tell you, my face is burning. I have Factor 50 on. I've had it on for less than 2 hours. And I'm still burning. So it's taking me like an hour and a half to reach the jetty of Harry's hut from campsite 3. That included stopping for a wee at campsite 1 as well. So I'm pleased with that. So I'm very excited for what I have in my cool bag. I have a Coke. And I think it might still be cold because I've had like blocks of frozen, like bottles of frozen water in here. Yes. It's still pretty cold. I wish I'd bought more crisps. I think I only bought 2 bags and they're small crisps. Alas, at least we have food. I am now here, Harry's hut, and I'm gonna have food here and then go all the way down the Narrows to Fig Tree Point. So this is where I'm hoping to have lunch. You know how I was just saying that I'm really sad I didn't have another packet of crisps because I want something salty. Oh, patch another thing of chickpeas. Happy days, happy days. I've upped the ante with my sunshirt game today. It is very warm and I feel like my neck will burn regardless of how much sun cream I put on it. So this is the vibe. So I just passed like a day tour with Kanu Kapers, and there's, as I mentioned, like the flock of like older kayakers, and the guide leading the day tour was like, are you the last of them? There's loads. I was like, oh no, I'm not with that group. And he was like, oh my word, are you our camper that went out yesterday? I was like, I am, I'm still alive. And it was the guy that had been like doing all the videos, I think, Chris, on their YouTube channel. I was like, I recognise his voice from me trying to learn how to do a trangia yesterday and putting the tent up. So that was cool, that was cool. I think I'm only a mile away from lunch. My kayaking pace is about the same as my walking pace. So, to be fair, I'll probably walk faster, but I should be about 20 minutes away from lunch. Now that the people are out of the way, and the motorboats are a bit of a nightmare because they go so fast. Well, it feels like they're going fast when I'm on a kayak, that you get like waves after they come. So hopefully it's the last of them. But I'm now in like the windy bit, the Narrows I think it's called, on my own. And it's beautiful. So like these are the vibes. Look at this beautiful lake. Also, this beautiful sign, this green sign over here, means I am at my lunch spot. And it is 10 to 12. I'm very excited about this. Well, this was a whole lot easier to get out of because it's just on the sand, and I remembered to put the rudder up so I didn't break it. Excellent. I have arrived at Fig Tree Point. And I'm gonna set the trangia up, I'm gonna have lunch. I'm 8 miles into 12 now, and it is 12. I have 3 hours to do 4 miles. And I'm gonna like cook and stuff. So my plan is here until like 1:15, I think. Then paddle across to the visitor centre. Probably go to the toilet because I was just had lunch. And then I need to message the person and be like, I'm on my way back across the lake now. I think it's after my lunch. Hello, sir. I mean, it's a real nice lunch. Slightly concerned. Okay, the Kanu Kapers guy, Chris, who made the videos, is over there. And he came to say hi. He was like, hey, Megan, how's it going? And I was like, well, pal. There was a headwind the whole way and he was like, but he congratulated me on actually being able to use the trangia. And yeah, good vibes all around. So I'm heading away from Fig Tree Point now. When I was there having lunch, I saw like the Kanu Kapers day tour. And I was like, I have been on that day tour and I know that they have coffee. And Chris, the guy who was leading the tour, recognised me and was like, hey! So that was excellent because I got some coffee and then, oh wow, I'm going the wrong way here. This kayak is actually, I've not got my rudder down. That's why it's not steering. Here we go, now it's steering. the Aussie gals that were on the same campsite as me have just pulled up to Fig Tree Point. I have like 4 more miles to do, so like 6.5-ish kilometres. I have no idea if this is the right way. I am on my way back, however I'm on the big lake and there are waves. I don't know if you can tell, but it's moving the kayak quite a bit, so I think this is going to be a lot of effort. I'm like 2.15 miles away from home. Let's have the last dig. We are so nearly there. As you can see, the waves have calmed down a bit, woohoo, which is very good. I think it actually might be that small beach on the right. I think that might be it. I did it!
You did it!
I survived!
Well done!
I didn't set anything on fire.
Oh, good!
I wanted to set the kayak on fire yesterday, but I didn't.
There's nothing like a good strong headwind to really make you just like, you know, question your decisions. So.
Or just my life.
Yeah.
Back, as you will have seen on the last clip. I have such a sense of achievement. Oh my word. I'm just walking back to the car now, where I'm going to change into something drier so that I don't make the car seat completely damp. Would I recommend? Yes, I would recommend. I would advise wearing long trousers so they don't burn. I would advise taking more salty snacks. I would advise reading the cooking instructions properly in case you need the beef mince for your bolognese. What else would I advise? Oh, I would advise doing the 2-day one, like the 2-night one, because then you, like, that's my biggest bit of advice, do the 2-night one, because then you have a night, like have a day where you have, like the girls were saying, they had a slow morning, they went into the sand blow. Would highly recommend that. So thank you for watching this. If you have any questions or comments, pop them below and I will see you in the next one.